Cantona delivers crippling verdict on Qatar World Cup. Cantona will not watch the Qatar World Cup and has delivered a crippling assessment of this year's tournament. The Manchester United legend accused the country of horrible treatment of workers who have built the stadiums and says there is no chance of a legacy in the country. Cantona believes World Cups should be awarded to countries with an opportunity to have a lasting impact and grow football among their population, both male and female. In Qatar, he says there is nothing. Speaking exclusively to Sportsmail at the launch of Looking FC, football trips for fans to experience the world and its cities through football communities, Cantona pulled no punches in his verdict. He said, "To be honest, I don't really care about the next World Cup, which is not a real World Cup for me. In the last decades, you had a lot of events like the Olympic Games or World Cups in countries that are emerging, like in Russia or China. But Qatar, it's not the country of football. I'm not against the idea of hosting a World Cup in a country where there is a possibility to develop and promote football, like in South Africa or the United States in the 90s. Football is the most popular feminine sport in the United States, there is a lot of South American immigration and a big potential for the sport to develop. In fact, now in the United States, the sport which has the most licensed people is football. But in Qatar, the truth is that there is no such potential. There is nothing. It's only about money, I think. It's only about money and the way they treated the people who built the stadiums, it's horrible. And thousands of people died. And yet we will celebrate this World Cup." Cantona thinks the essence of football is that it is a meritocracy, but sees no signs of that in Qatari society. He went on, "Personally, I will not watch it. I understand football is a business. But I thought it was the only place where everybody could have a chance. And I still think that young players can grow up in a very poor area, most players come from poor areas. And they become footballers and have a chance to save themselves and save their family, which is great. And if you are good, you are good. It's a meritocracy, if you're better than the next guy, you will play and it's fair. So it's why, maybe, if meritocracy and potential is the essence of football, it's even more surprising that we can organize a World Cup in Qatar and people actually voted for that. There has been a fatal price to pay for a huge number of workers preparing Qatar to host this winter. More than 6,500 migrant workers have perished in the Middle Eastern country as it has fashioned cities, roads, and stadiums out of the desert sand. The workers believe their friends' deaths have resulted from being forced to toil too long under the burning sun without shade, breaks in water in temperatures exceeding 40 C for just £8.30 a day. FIFA are anticipated to bank more than £3 billion from football's showpiece event. England players are meeting with human rights groups in March to decide their position on the tournament, and other countries such as Norway and Germany have worn protest t-shirts before matches. The debacle is at odds with the rich football experience that can be had around the world at club level, one that Cantona is now leading supporters on. 4-day trips to iconic clubs such as Boca Juniors, Barcelona, PSG and Casablanca are curated by the Frenchman, partnered with Dharma, and leads fans on experiences culminating in watching a match. He said, "If you are a Manchester United fan, watching a game at Old Trafford is a dream. But that's only one part of the story. Have you heard of FC United and what they stand for? Do you know the chants of Stretford End? Beyond its artistic beauty, do you know the significance of the Marcus Rashford mural to the local community? This is the essence of football, whether you are in Liverpool, Buenos Aires, or Casablanca." The trips work in conjunction with Common Goal, donating 1% of revenue to supporting the UN's Sustainable Development Goals initiative. Looking FC